Today, we celebrate the lives of those who have lived or died in Carlsbad, New Mexico, with abridged obituaries from Denton-Wood Funeral Home. Maria Dolores Lara, age 61, of Loving, New Mexico, passed away peacefully on October 27, 2025 in Carlsbad, surrounded by love and cherished memories. Maria was born and raised in Loving on the 27th of August, 1964. There she built a life filled with laughter, family, and faith. She was known for her kind heart and radiant smile, and for her unforgettable sense of humor. She had a gift for lifting spirits and turning ordinary days into unforgettable moments. Maria enjoyed simple joys, taking photos with family, Sunday breakfasts, late-night pancakes and quesadillas, and cruising to good music on spontaneous road trips. Time with her dog Molly was another source of happiness. Her joyful presence, contagious laughter, and generous heart remained cherished by all who knew her. Rose Frazier, born April 1, 1929, in the village of Columbia, Utah, passed away on the 1st of November, 2025, at the age of 96. A 1947 graduate of Carbon High School in Price, Utah, she served as president of the Majorette Club and married the following year. Rose moved to Carlsbad in 1964, where she enjoyed raising her 4 daughters, and later worked at David James for 18 years. Rose enjoyed embroidering dish towels. An enthusiastic bowler with the Wannabes, she proudly bowled 2 perfect games while playing in the league. Kenneth Wayne Hurd, age 45, known as Smurf during his drilling rig days, passed away on the 1st of November, 2025. Born December 15, 1979 in Las Cruces, he would live most of his life in Eddy County. He worked for Western Midstream for many years and built a life rooted in the outdoors. Wayne, an avid hunter and fisherman, excelled at any activity he took on. He loved trail riding in the mountains on his side-by-side and spending time on family trips to rivers, lakes, and mountain campsites. One of his greatest joys was being pops to his grandchildren. Larry Dean Burnett Jr. of Carlsbad passed away on November 2, 2025, at the age of 49. Born December 10, 1975, in Farmington, he graduated from Carlsbad High School in 1995. He worked alongside his father at Sun Country Steel and always considered himself a proud iron worker, even after a serious injury led him to other work. Larry married Amanda Estes on January 1, 2010, in Las Vegas. He was an avid Chicago Bears fan, enjoyed working on and riding his motorcycle, being outdoors fishing, and driving around on old back roads with his family, jamming out to rock and roll with their 3 pit bulls in tow, Lucy, Marley, and Teresa, whom he loved and adored. Larry never met a stranger and had a way of making others laugh. To say he had a big heart would be an understatement. He would do anything for anyone. David T. Montoya, age 89, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away peacefully on Sunday, November 2, 2025, at his home, surrounded by family. Born October 31, 1936, in Artesia, and raised on the family farm in Otis, he developed a lifelong love for working the land. Known as a true jack of all trades, he was happiest with busy hands and a job to finish. After retirement, he found daily purpose at the acre, his cherished piece of land. David enjoyed hunting, mountain camping, gardening, and following his children and grandchildren in their activities. He also loved watching sports, especially basketball and football. Married on June 1, 1958, he built a life grounded in hard work, perseverance, and devotion to family. David believed in using every hour of daylight and passed on a strong work ethic through his example. His legacy lives in the values he instilled in the countless moments shaped by his steady, capable presence. Ashley Danielle Tarango, age 31, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away Tuesday, November 4th, 2025 at Carlsbad Medical Center. Ashley was born September 14th, 1994, in Roswell, New Mexico. She graduated from Faith Christian Academy. Ashley loved music, dancing, and food. She also enjoyed playing video games. And Ashley loved spending time with her family and friends, and her family will always remember her by her beautiful smile. Donald Wayne White, age 86, passed away peacefully at his home on November 6th, 2025. Born December 14th, 1938, Donnie was a lifelong resident of Carlsbad, New Mexico, who lived a full life surrounded by family, friends, and the community he loved. Donnie worked more than 50 years in the oil field and driving a concrete truck. He took great pride in being a hard-working man and a devoted provider for his family. Known for his strong opinions and feisty spirit, Donnie also had a big heart. He loved fishing, dancing, coin collecting, and taking his dog, Blue, to the park. He especially enjoyed spending time with his family and friends, including those at the senior center. Rocky Sotero, age 87, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away November 6, 2025, at Lakeview Christian Home. Roque was born on September 2, 1938, in Santa Barbara, Chihuahua, Mexico. He married on February 11, 1961. In his earlier years, Roque was an auto mechanic, but he went to work for the Forney Brothers, a John Deere dealership located at the South Y. In the mid-1960s, he began his career as a farm equipment mechanic. Roque worked for several dealerships in the area and ultimately became self-employed until retiring. He truly loved his work and cherished his many loyal customers. Roque was an avid reader and enjoyed fishing with his boys. At one time, during his single days, he trained to fly small airplanes and really enjoyed flying them. Just shy of getting his license, he gave up the pursuit because of the desire to avoid the dangers associated with flying. But he never lost his fascination with the sound of small planes and would stop whatever he was doing to watch them flying overhead. Billy K. Martin, age 76, of Crossett, died Thursday, November 6, 2025, at her residence. Mrs. Martin was born December 17, 1948, in Carlsbad, New Mexico, and was a resident of Crossett for 55 years. She was a 1966 graduate of Carlsbad High School. Mrs. Martin was a devoted member of the Meredith Baptist Church, where she played the organ and piano and served as the treasurer and secretary. She worked for many years for the Crossett School District as the maintenance and transportation secretary and as a bus driver, having retired in 2005. In addition, she lovingly cared for the Hickory Grove Cemetery. For many years, Mrs. Martin was known for her independence and strong work ethic. She especially enjoyed working in her yard and driving her tractor. Above all, she deeply loved her grandchildren and followed them everywhere to various events. Patricia B. Martinez, age 80, passed away on November 8, 2025, at her home in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Patricia was born on March 17, 1945, in Carlsbad. She received nurse training in Albuquerque and worked at Lakeview Christian Home for a number of years, and retired from New Mexico Healthcare after more than 25 years of service. Her son, Roland Martinez, was the love of her life. She was a devoted Catholic, attending at San Jose Catholic Church. She helped serve in the Altar Society and meals after funeral services. Raul Aguirre Onsures passed away peacefully on November 8, 2025, in Lubbock, Texas, surrounded by his loved ones. Raul was born on June 15, 1951, in Artesia, New Mexico. His early years were spent in roping pens and ranching on his uncle's ranch in Loving, experiences that shaped his lifelong love of the outdoors. Raoul served in the United States Marine Corps from 1972 to 1974, completing his service with an honorable discharge. Returning to Eddy County, he built a diverse and hard-working career, welding at Union Industrial and Industrial Electric, working at the former Western Ag Potash Mine, contracting as a welder in the Permian Basin oil fields, and later traveling across the country as a truck driver in the film industry catering sector. He eventually returned to welding before retiring on June 21, 1980. Raoul married Margarita Lopez Onsores, and together they built a 45-year life filled with devotion and shared adventures. He treasured the time he spent fishing, hunting, gardening, restoring his 1977 Ford Bronco, and enjoying the companionship of his dogs, Sam, Jeffrey, Junior, and Luna. Raoul's steady presence, craftsmanship, and love of the land remain part of the legacy he leaves behind. Born in Carlsbad, New Mexico on the 4th of July in 1959, Stephen Glenn Armstrong passed away at the age of 66 on November 9, 2025, at Lakeview Christian Home. After high school, Stephen worked at his parents' locations of Smiley's Drive-In. He also completed many correspondence college courses. He was a very accomplished classical pianist and studied the works of all the great composers. Stephen married Brenda Rick on July 7, 2007, in a beautiful garden wedding in Hobbs, New Mexico. Both were members of the Baha'i faith. Stephen was a great cook and did all the prep and cooking for them. Betty Knowles, age 74, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away November 13, 2025, at her home. Betty was born January 8, 1951, in Paris, Arkansas. She graduated from Carlsbad High School in 1968. Betty married Sonny Knowles June 25, 1980. She enjoyed the years raising her children and also her grandchildren. More than anything, Betty loved the time at holidays with her family. She spent many hours cross-stitching and working puzzles. Curtis Worley, age 64, of Mountain View, Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away November 13, 2025, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Curtis was born July 23, 1961, in Carlsbad. In the early years, he worked in the oil field. Curtis had a kind heart and would help anyone in need. He always shared an infectious smile with everyone. Curtis enjoyed hunting and fishing and cherished the years spent with his parents and brothers. Ross Sterling Hayden, age 94, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away Saturday, November 5, 2025, at home. He was born October 17, 1931, in Luther, Texas, and graduated from Big Spring High School with the class of 1949. Ross attended Howard College and held many jobs before retirement. He served on the board of directors of Carlsbad National Bank for 36 years, resigning on March 19, 2012. Ross was a member of the Sunset Church of Christ and a life member of the Good Sam's Club, Carlsbad Sportsman Club, Eddy County Sheriff's Posse, and Carlsbad Rotary Club. He became a charter member of the ECSP in 1968 and was recognized in 2018 as a 50-year member, the longest serving in the organization's history. Ross served as president in 1973 and again in 1978, and over the years held every officer position. He was proud to lead rodeo parades as parade marshal locally and in neighboring cities. Ross enjoyed hunting, fishing, and traveling in his motorhome. He also loved international travel, with 3 particularly memorable trips: a photographic safari in South Africa, visiting the Great Wall of China, and horseback riding through the Snowy River Mountains in Australia. His adventurous spirit, leadership, and dedication to community organizations left a lasting impact on all who knew him. Allison Lee Barnett, age 40, of Loco Hills, New Mexico, passed away November 16, 2025, at Carlsbad Medical Center. Allison was born July 3, 1985, in Kermit, Texas. She graduated from Monahans High School in 2003. Allison married Ty Barnett August 7, 2021. She enjoyed crafts and taking care of her plants, but most importantly, she cherished her faith. Sergio Venegas Holguin, age 26, of Carlsbad, New Mexico, passed away November 16, 2025, at his home. Sergio was born April 17, 1999, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He lived in Carlsbad the past 10 years. Sergio worked as a cultivator and in a restaurant and in maintenance, whatever it took to put food on the table. He enjoyed spending time with his kids and having fun. Let us join in a moment of silence in memory and respect of those who have passed on. Our thoughts are with the families and friends of those who have passed. For more information, visit dentonwood.com.